Over the past 2 years, I have learned three main things about this shame corner of my house. The first, what is the shame corner? This is an area of my closet that was completely open, tons of coats, everything chock full here. The entrance was literally not even usable. All of it were things that I did not want to show. So first thing that I learned is that the world is interested in how you go through your process, not on how you've perfected things. An example is some of my most viral videos on this app are usually when I'm dressed like this. Not when I've done my hair, not when I've done the right edits, but just showing up and showing what is actually going on in real life. The second thing is that getting started is the most painful part. I learned a really great hack on this app where basically if you are looking to start a task, as soon as you think it in your head, start out loud counting down to 5. And if you make it to 5, you probably won't do it. But if you get up and start working on it within those 5 seconds, you get the ball rolling. And the third one is kind of nuanced because when you have a project or a thing that is keeping you from almost being your fullest self, maybe it's a project that you've been putting off or it's something that needs to get done so that you can do something else. When you're actually doing it and you realize, oh, this wasn't as overwhelming as I had thought it would be, is that I feel like this pit in my stomach about the time that I wasted worrying and building it up into this ball of shame. That is the most painful part of it. But at the same time, going through an experience of burnout where it's so hard and it feels like your life is just piling up, like right, the water's rising up to your neck, to your nose, to your eyes, and soon you're like fully going to be submerged in it. And all the things you want to do is that we have to give grace for all the things that we do, and that during that time when maybe a project like this is not getting tackled, you are probably tackling much bigger things. And it couldn't be maybe something physical, it could be something deep and emotional, which is actually the most important part. So I try to give myself grace in the fact that now I'm dealing with this and now I actually am going to be able to show up more in my content and do the things that I've wanted to do for about 2 years. And I've had to remember that that's not the purpose of my page. The purpose of my page is not to show perfection, but to show the process. Recovering from burnout and trying to make life basic decisions in how to process and how to adult. We're all feeling that right now, even if we've been adulting well in the past. So today, let's give ourselves a little grace and then do the 5-second rule and get started on something. We got this.